have
live
Victoria on
show.
stage
Paper
with
X
us
Liquid.
from Riot Competitive
1-1
Operations.
games.
Now, Victoria, we have a lot of questions to ask you, especially about the rule. First of all, is regional matchup allowed?
Yes.
Second of all, is rematch allowed? Because as you can see, Team Liquid and Bilibili have played each other. So talk us through the rules.
Regional matchups are allowed.
Okay.
Rematches are not allowed. So
All right.
like you mentioned, very smart
Wait, that
guy,
means there's a
BLG
1 in
and TL
2
cannot play
chance
together.
that we
So
get
don't
this
want any
head-to-head
split
of
rematches.
Liquid
Okay,
Paper
no
X.
Bilibili, no.
So
Our
let's get
accessory
started.
teams.
Yeah.
Regionals are allowed,
Bilibili
but rematch is not
Play
allowed.
Wolves or Paper X. Liquid play Wolves or Paper X.
All right,
First one?
first one for the first
Oh,
match
come on. Please be a good team.
is DLG.
Okay.
Bilibili.
I need to see them play Wolves,
Right.
bro. Don't be Paper X, for the love of God.
And then the first team for the
Kind
other
of want
match.
this to be Wolves.
Will be
Yeah. Yeah.
Paper
Paper
X.
X.
Billy,
No.
Billy. Wait, okay.
Okay.
Fuck.
There.
So rematch
That is
is
a
not allowed.
Yeah, so Paper X play
domination,
I think
bro.
we can kind of predict
Liquid.
the matchups, but still.
Liquid
Billy play Wolves.
Wolves. That's gonna be a
It's good for
Let's
me.
see.
Oh boy.
It's good for me.
So TL,
Team Liquid.
It's not as good
but
for
they
you.
will be moved to play PRX.
Hey,
Dude, I'm
Paper
actually kind of nervous about this.
As Nats just
Wolves look
mentioned,
really
he's
good
never played against
against
Paper X, so
Her-
this should be
Oh,
God.
interesting.
I'm kind of disappointed I
And-
didn't watch that series.
Paper
I was
X
fucking
Liquid.
asleep.
Wolves Esports
Okay, well,
going
Chinese
up
team's
against
making it.
Bilibili, so a regional matchup.
Yeah.
Right, so we have the matchups ready. What about the schedule, the orders of the matchups tomorrow?
Yeah, so Team Liquid played second today, so they
That's
won't play
funny.
first tomorrow. So this is actually the order that you see it.
Okay,
With only
Bilibili
4
Wolves
teams, there's only so
first.
many matchups, right? But still, they're all fantastic.
Why did I do
teams,
this,
and,
dude? I
excited
didn't
for
do
tomorrow.
this,
And
trust
then
me.
we'll hit playoffs.
I did
Oh,
not.
yeah, Wolves.
I did not
Wolves
want
game
this.
game.
Well,
Will
thank
be
you very much,
Liquid Wolves.
Victoria, and that's
Can't
it
be
for the
tooting
Road
that
Show.
horn.
I literally cannot wait to
Game
see
will
how
be
these
fired if I
matches
toot that
play
horn.
out. So make sure you tune in for tomorrow, and that's
I
it
think
from
we're
us
both
on
just
stage.
taking our teams respectively, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah.
It was the.
Well,
it was
since
the
Nat
shots
said
fault.
he didn't make
Maybe.
any of the decisions, we
I
have to
don't
go to
know.
the source, which is why Coach Lohan
Oh.
from Team
Oh,
Liquid
okay,
is
we'll stick with
joining
this, see what
me
Lohan's
and
gonna
Ender
say
here.
about that.
First of all,
I am
Team
much more
Liquid
nervous
versus
for
Paper
myself
X.
than
Now,
I am
that
you as
has
well,
happened
yeah.
before,
If you
and not with
watched
this current
Wolves
roster.
play
It was
earlier,
2022
bro,
a champ. So,
they
what do you
looked
think
really
about the
fucking
draw?
good.
I'm
Really?
super excited.
They looked really good.
No matter one, it's going to be a very, very fun game. To be
It
honest.
is gonna be a fun game to watch. It's
I
gonna be
love watching
scrappy.
Paper Hex, and I'm very excited to play against them.
Yeah, especially with like how their first
Alright,
match looked so
I think we're
incredibly
both just
dominant.
agreeing
then
on
they
Random
got
Gem,
liquid
thank you
by
so much for the
LG,
gifted,
like,
bro. Thank you
who
for doing
knows
that.
which Paper X is gonna
Paper
show up
X,
to
right.
this.
They're on the EMEA gauntlet, I guess. Paper
Alright,
X, you know,
well,
against
honestly,
Heretics
actually-
and now against Liquid as well.
Are you taking the
Nat's
fun
talking
on
about
Wolves
obviously
now?
with everything going with the visa and him prepping and playing ranked back at home. I guess you
only-
you
One of the
and
Chinese
Yao
teams?
have
Yeah,
to
one of the
do a
Chinese
lot
teams is
here
100%
on the
free.
ground. So
Wait,
I guess
are they
the
all
elephant
already?
in the room is what was the thinking behind
What?
swapping in Serial for some maps, having Penny,
Move my cam.
and does this apply to all of the maps?
What?
Or are we only going to see Serial on Sunset?
They're still blocking me.
Did
I
we
mean,
read that
obviously
wrong?
let's see tomorrow. But I mean, the thinking process was basically we didn't have a lot of time to prep
Wait.
for this tournament, right? So
Wait.
on practices with Eric, I mean, it was really good.
Wait.
It fit really well to the team.
Yo, we're both
And
dumb
we're
as
trying
shit.
to implement a system where
We're
we
both
just
dumb
play
as
to our
shit.
best possible players, because at the end of the day, strategically, we're going to not be as well prepared.
Wait, that's
as other teams
disgusting.
because of the
Wolves,
conditions that
Liquid,
we are in.
Submit pick
And
'em.
I think honestly, it's a good approach for the team.
Yeah.
Yo,
I am a
yo,
little bit
that-
curious because obviously Nats brings so much like leadership
Wait,
to
this
the
is
team,
actually
like
so
outside
sick.
of just calling round to
Correct.
round. How different
Oh,
was
we
your
finally
dude, I'm
outcome?
so
Yeah,
much
it's
more
not too
nervous
bad.
for myself
when
now.
For the
you know,
teams,
back
though.
home compared to now
Fuck.
when on stage?
Yeah, obviously
Yo.
the system inside of the server was different.
Dude, I'm
when
so
it
glad I
home,
went with
it
the
was,
bomb.
mostly
Wolves
Camo,
after
Keiko
the video
taking,
yesterday.
control of the pre-rounds, and Patrick was taking care of the mid-rounds.
Alright, guys, well.
Obviously easier now, and I think, I mean, if there's someone
This
that
is
can
the
adapt
round
to any
3
system, is Ayaz,
of
honestly.
Pick'ems.
This guy's a beast.
The
So
winners
right
of
now,
these games
we're
get out
still like
into
giving more
the,
voices to our
playoffs,
playmakers,
losers
but still it's
die.
mostly Ayaz that's controlling the system in game.
We'll see how
He
this goes.
is EMEA right
I have a lot of
He
faith
is
in
like-
Wolves if
Wolves
they
have
get
a
through.
pretty
They
good chance,
look
by the way,
really
tomorrow.
We're
good.
changing EMEA
Wolves
to
to get through
AM
groups, that's kinda
EA,
sick.
you know?
Yeah,
Ayaz,
they look really good versus,
Now, of
Heretics.
course, we had to say goodbye
I hope they
to
keep
Team
that form up.
Heretics and Mybeon, and I guess my
They
question
could beat like
to you,
G-Li
I have
or
two
something if
questions.
they get
First,
picked.
with stuff.
Did you expect
it's hard to do
MIBR,
pick'ems when
I
it's
guess, on the
like
firepower end
you could get
Quite-
to
random.
be the
Quite
way that they
nervous
did
for
on
this
stage?
game.
Because obviously going up
An
against
upset would
a player
be
like Aspas,
magnificent,
and also
but I
Heretics
think
being the
Paper X
first
would.
team
I think
to be
Paper X is
eliminated.
just the
That's
better
got to be a
team.
shock.
Yeah, I mean, it's quite of a shock, honestly.
I think it should be a good
honestly, I
game.
expect them to play better.
Because Liquid looked
but,
pretty
I mean,
good.
every
They
team has their own
fucking
struggles,
blew
right?
up in my
Heretics
VR.
as well. I was expecting much more from them, right?
Well, Paper X, I think, are like
obviously,
the third best team in the game
a
right
lot
now.
of the times are
Stop my
heavy
voice.
momentum based, and I think Heretics is going
So
through a
disappointed.
phase like that. But I mean, yeah, I was expecting a bit
So
more.
sad that I
Yeah,
picked
honestly,
this
like both these teams have
The
so
furnace,
much
dude, I
more
might have to throw
potential
myself
that
in
I
the
feel like we
furnace
didn't even
first
see,
round.
like,
All right.
much of it at all. Like
Join the
compared to
Discord,
how
guys.
these
It's in the
teams
description.
usually are.
Follow
So,
me on
at
Twitch.
very least, they have a
Subscribe.
lot of time to
Like,
sort of get
share.
themselves back together and bounce back on stage too.
Blame me when
I hope
I get these
so.
spreads wrong.
And,
Billy,
I
Billy,
really
and
hope
like,
so.
Heretics were the best team in
Billy
EMEA up
gets
until
out.
facing Fnatic. You
Billy
know?
Bradley
Yeah,
will be
actually,
cooked.
do you think
Chat,
that's
you know
real?
the pick'ems.
Fnatic just
We'll be back for some
somehow
playoffs pick'ems.
Hold
are breaking teams. You know, they sort of did it against
We're getting
Vitality a
They did
little
against
bit.
us. They,
I don't
You know the
we
pick'ems where you
playoffs
have to do this.
It might be after tomorrow.
Yeah, no matter what, there's an element of randomness, right? Because two of the teams can play each other.
Oh, Bradley, the way that the live
What's the
draw for
secret in
playoffs
being able
works,
to rally your
so a
boys
nice
back
way to
together?
throw this into the video as well.
Correct.
The number one teams
Yeah.
get drawn
dumb,
with the
isn't it?
balls, and say G2 gets drawn first,
And I think
G2 pick their opponent. And then the second one, say Fnatic gets out,
Yeah, I've got
then
one
they
more
pick
question
from the
about
They
three
do it in
remaining
game as well, and
teams.
it's like here's
And then
100%
say G Live
badge.
get picked,
How are
literally
they
did
choose a
it.
team, and then RQ is left
because
as
of
the
the
last
percentages.
team.
before getting back out there on stage.
I mean,
It's a
this is
fucking
first for us as well.
disgusting
It's a first for me,
format,
for
and
sure.
it's so high.
For today, for example, Michael or Ciro was watching the first half, and then he just wanted to warm up, play some dead matches.
love to see
But not. It's important, obviously, to hype them up and like make sure they are warm up to come into the
That would
game.
be a
because,
sick
you know, they're
matchup.
coming
There's a lot
the
of sick
first match,
matchups that could happen.
being the second map, and sometimes might be a bit weird, but
All four of
thank
them.
God it worked.
Five.
Quite happy, and yeah.
Four.
I mean, you guys looked
Four
amazing.
get on
Like,
the
it gave
Swiss
me a
word.
reason to
They're gonna
smile
go into
today,
that game with
you
just
know?
no
I was
pressure.
lucky.
It should be pretty
So,
sick.
The Nats
We'll be back
1v3.
tomorrow. I presume is when the
also,
draw show is.
The 1v3, the
and
1v2. I was
we
in the green room
have
saying,
some
oh,
live
Nats wins
predictions.
these. Everyone's like,
We'll
oh, does he? I'm
see-
like, he
We'll
wins
see the
these.
thought
Come on, we've
process,
seen
so
him win
hopefully
these.
see the
never
draw
doubt.
show live from my POV.
I actually don't doubt. Now,
From
tomorrow, of
Sliggy
course, we
stream.
have more games
Shout out
coming
to
up.
Sliggy.
And while we take a look at these
Yeah,
matchups,
I'm gonna
Rohan, I
actually
wanted
end the
to
video
ask
here,
you,
guys.
Paper X,
Like I said, join the
traditionally
Discord.
not afraid
Like,
to get weird.
subscribe,
I think
share.
if there's anyone that can make
Yeah,
getting
dude, this
weird
game's gonna
work,
be
so
it will
fun,
be
though.
them.
Also,
Now,
my Twitter.
You guys,
It's a banger
the
game.
EMEA
Anything on
players
the
and
blog?
teams have kind of dubbed you guys as a bit cheesy with things,
Um,
and then you came here and brought out a Penny
He's in the Discord
Phoenix,
as well, so
and then we've
even
seen
more
some
reason to join the
Vipers
Discord.
here and there as well.
Yeah, peace
Starting
out,
with the
guys.
Phoenix,
Hopefully
was
these
that
spreads go
Penny's
well.
idea?